Welcome back, viewers, on Math Academy. Today, again, we are talking about mensuration. In the mensuration, today we are talking about the word problems. So, here we are given question number. In this question, we are given here calculate the volume of the cylinder. So, we need to find the volume of the cylinder. If the cylinder have radius 4 and the height is 10. So, for example, this is I'm just making the rough sketch of the cylinder. So, for example, this is the cylinder. We need to find the volume of it. He said the height of this cylinder is 10 centimeter, and the radius from center to the circle is called the radius, and which is 4 centimeter. So we need to find the volume. So the formula for the volume, pi r squared times height, area of base times the length. So length is 10. So this is the area of base, which is the radius is 4, and we know that the area of the circle is pi r square, so it is and the height, so we can find the volume of this cylinder. So whatever the capacity of this cylinder, so we can find the capacity of this cylinder. So just substitute the values what you are given. So pi times r equal 4 square times the height is 10. Multiply them, times 4 square times 10. So you get 160 pi, but we need to write the answer in 3 significant figure, which is 502.65. So I'm taking only, first of all I'm writing 502.6548 and so on. Now I'm writing the volume 3 significant figure. So this is the third significant. From here I check the next number, which is 5 or more. So I'm writing here 502. Sorry, I'm making here 3. So because the volume is the cubic unit, so write cubic centimeter. Question number 2. Question number 3. In this page number 3, question number 3. Now we need to find the height of the cylinder if the volume given. In this question we are given the volume, but in the previous question we need to find the volume. Here we need to find the volume, but here we are given the volume and we are given the radius. We need to find the height of the cylinder. So again I'm just making the rough sketch. Okay, so this is the volume what he given, 200 cubic centimeter, and the radius from center to the circle, which is 4 centimeter. So we need to find the height of this cylinder. Okay, we know the formula V equal area of base times the length. So area of base times the length, so pi r square equal 4 centimeter times, and we need to find the height, and the volume equal 200. So if you look at here, these two values are multiply here. These two values are multiply here. When you transfer, it becomes division. So 200 height equal. So transfer these two values. The other side of the equation, it becomes 200 divided by pi. So 4 square equal 64. So put the values in the calculator. 200 divided by pi times 64. So answer is point. Sorry. It is 16, not 64. It is 16. So 4 square equals 16. It's not a cube. It is 16. So just replace, and then we have 3.9788. 3.9788. So if I write three significant figure, the height is from here. Check the next one. It becomes 3.98 centimeter. Or you can round in a whole number, so it becomes 4 centimeter, exact number. So it's up to you, but if you mention write the answer in three significant, so you have to say this is the answer. But because normally we take the height near to the whole number, or somehow in any half number or the quarter number, but it's very near to the 4, so that's why I just make it 4. So if you mention in the question write the answer in three significant, so go for three significant figure, your answer will be okay. Question number 4. In question number 4, we need to find the radius of the cylinder. We are given the volume and we are given the length. Again, I'm making just a rough sketch. So this is the cylinder, and we need to find the radius. This is what we need to find, the radius. We are given the height, which is 4 centimeter. So this is the length of the cylinder, and we are given the volume, which is 45 cubic centimeter. Again, if you remember the formula, then it's easy for you to simplify the questions. Otherwise, it's hard for you find out the solution. So write the formula: V equal area of base, which is pi r square, because it's cylindrical, so it's a circle, so that's why. So I write this one, and times the height, it means the length. So the volume equal 45, just replace the value. 45 equal pi, and we need to find the r, so leave r as it is, and the length of the cylinder is 4 centimeter. So this is the value that we need to find out, and this is the pi value, and this is 4 is the radius. These are multiply here. When you transfer the other side of the equation, it becomes a division. So the equation becomes r square equal 45 divided by pi times 4. Simplify it. 45 pi times 4, so you will get 3.58098. So it is 3.5809 and so on. And because we need to find the r value, okay, so if you take the square root of this value, so r equal square root 45, which is pi times 4, and also if you go for this and you take the square root, okay, not here, it is the r square value. So I'm just, because it is the same, so I'm taking the square root of it because I found the answer. So square root answer, press equal, so you find 1.8923. so 1.8923 and so on. But I need to write the answer in three significant figures, so these are third significant figure. From here I check the next number, which is less than 5, so we no need to increase it. Okay, so I'm writing here r, either you can say r equal 1.89 centimeter, or make in one decimal place, so r equal 1.9 centimeter. So both answer are acceptable if not mentioned in the question, but as we know that in the external exam for IGCSE we should go for three significant figure if not mentioned in the question. Okay, question number 5 is very interesting question. Uh, so we need to find in this question the side length of the triangle. Okay, a prism has a volume 100 cubic centimeter and the length is 8 centimeter. If the cross section means the area of the base, cross section means the area of the base is equilateral triangle, it means it's a equilateral triangle, find the length. So it means the prism is what about equilateral triangle. So we have equilateral triangle prism. Okay, so if we go for this, so we need to find the side of that triangle. For example, if I say this is the triangle, I'm just making a rough sketch. Okay, so this is the prism. Okay, it is the prism like the same. If we go for it, it's approximately here. Somehow this is the rough sketch of the prism. Okay, okay, these are the side of the triangles, and this is the length. This is the length of the triangle, and the volume of this prism is 100 cubic centimeter, and the length is from here to here. The length is 8 centimeter. Okay, we need to find this length. Side, either all our sides are equal, we know that, so any side if we find, so rest of sides are equal. So we know that the area of cross section, so area of cross section for this part, volume equal area of cross section, area of base or area of cross section times the length, times the length. Okay, for equilateral triangle, we have the formula for the area of triangle. For the regular equilateral triangle, area of equilateral triangle, we have the formula which is equal square root 3 over 4 times side square times the length. We can write in short, which is L, and the volume. So this would be the formula for this regular equilateral regular triangle. So this is the formula for equilateral triangle. We just replace the value. So volume equal 100 equal square root of 3 over 4 times the s square, because it's the side, times the length given 8 centimeter. 8 centimeter. So this is division, transfer here becomes multiplication. So this is multiplication, transfer it becomes a division. So first of all, I'm just writing in one step, then we go for that. So this is division, transfer it becomes multiplication. So 100 times 4 equals square root 8 times square root, so it becomes 8 square root 3 times s square. S means the side length of the triangle. Okay, either we can go for it or we can use the sign method, because equilateral triangle means this is we need to find the area of this. First find the area of this, then multiply by the length, we can find the volume through with that. Because we don't have, we don't know what the sides are here, we have no idea what sides are, we need to find the sides. So we are not given the complete information for this, so much better go for use the formula area of the base of area of base times length, and area base is equilateral triangle, and equilateral triangle formula is square root 3 over 4 times s square. S means the side square. Okay, now this is multiplication, again becomes here division. So s square equal 4 times 100 equal 400 divided by 8 square root 3. So if you 8 square root 3, now okay, 8 square root 3, now we multiply them. So 400 divided by 8 square root 3. So you will find the answer. Press S to D, 28.8675. So I'm writing here. This is what the answer. S square equal 28.8675 and so on. So take a square root both sides, because we need to find the one side of length, it's a square. So take a square root both sides. So taking square root both sides, we get the answer. So s square root and the square root of this 28.8675 and so on. So square and square root cancel, so it becomes s one side length, square root the answer, and the answer is 5.357 3728. So 5.3728 and so on. I'm just writing one decimal place or three significant figures. So from here, third value after that is the value which is less than 5. So I leave as it is. So answer is 5.37, because it's a site and we had the information in centimeter, so it is centimeter. So one side of this equilateral triangle is 5.37. So this is one side. So we need to find the side, either because equilateral triangle, so all sides are equal for this question. Okay, now let's see the next question on the next page. Question number. Okay, in this question we need to find when 3 liters of the oil is removed from an upright cylindrical can, the level falls by 10 centimeter. Find the radius of the can. It is somehow the same type of a question what we done in the question number. Here what we need to find the radius. Question number 4, we did all this one, but only one thing is there which is extra. In that particular question we are given the volume, and we are given the length, but here he just say in using in a real life example, when 3 liters of oil, it's somehow it's a cylindrical drum, or a cylindrical type of the drum in which we have the oil, or any other cylindrical object in which we remove the oil, and with the radius of 10 centimeter. Sorry, the length of that one is 10 centimeter. For example, this is the cylinder. Okay, so we are given 3 liters. So it means in this cylinder there is 3 liters oil, 3 liters oil in this cylinder, and if it is for example the oil somehow here the oil, when it fall down, it comes some fall down by the 10 centimeter. Let's suppose the length of this is uh, for example the length of this 15 centimeter, but it fall on the 10 centimeter. So it means we need to find the length of the oil which is fall down. So we need to find the height of that, okay, which is 10 centimeter. Now we are given that, and we need to find the radius, and this is the radius what we need to find here. We know the formula for the volume equal V equal pi r square, means area of base times the length, but we are not given the volume. But we know that liter is the unit for the cubic centimeter, so we know that 1 liter equal 1000 cubic centimeter. If we are given 3 liter, so 3 liters means 3000 cubic centimeter. So the volume of that cylinder, the drum, is 3000 cubic centimeter. So this is 3000 cubic centimeter the volume. So the 10 centimeter is fall down, so you need to find the radius. So everything is clear now. So just substitute the values in the given formula, you find the answer. So we are given the volume equal 3000 equal the pi times, we need to find the r, so I leave the r as it is, and the length of this fall of the oil from the can, which is 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter. Okay, so these are the multiplication becomes here division. So r square equal 3000 divided by pi times 10. Simplify, and because we need the r, so take a square root of both sides, so we will get 3000 divided by pi times 10. So r will be square root, I'm just taking the square root, 3000 divided by pi times 10, so equal 9.77. So I'm just writing three significant figures, so it is 9.77, 205 and so on. So I'm writing three significant, which is 9.77, and radius, because the length is in centimeters, so I'm saying centimeter, the radius is 3 centimeter. Okay, now question number 7, the last question for this sheet. In this question we need to find, this is also very interesting question. Water flow from the hose pipe of internal diameter is 1 centimeter. So it means the diameter of the pipe is 1 centimeter at the rate of 5 liters per minute. It means in 1 minute the water passed through the pipe is 5 liters. At the what speed is the water flowing through the pipe? So we need to find the speed of the water, at what speed the water flow in 1 minute 5 liters. So it means we need to find the speed of the water, which is speed of the water means which is the length of the pipe actually. Because if for example if I say this is the pipe, this is the cylindrical, we know the pipe is normally the cylindrical. This is kind of the example, if you remember it, and the previous video we talk about, we are given the cylindrical pipe, a cylinder like this. So this is the circle and this is the pipe, and okay, this is the pipe. Okay, so the water flowing here, the water flowing from this pipe, and definitely throw outside. So he just said that in 1 centimeter the diameter, so diameter of this pipe is 1 centimeter. This is the diameter of the pipe, which is 1 centimeter. So radius equal 1 divided by 2 both side, divided by 2 both sides. So we know that the radius equal d divided by 2, so d equal 1, so divided by 2 equal radius is 0.5. So radius of this cylindrical pipe is 1.5. Okay, so in 5 liters in per minute, 5 liter in per minute. So we need to find, because the information given in centimeter, we should be do all the things in centimeter, and because the per minute is the unit is the bigger unit, so I'm just converting them into the seconds. So 5 liters, 1 liter equal 1000. We just took in the previous question, question number 6. 1 liter equal 1000 cubic centimeter, and 5 liter equal 5000 cubic centimeter. Okay, so per minute means that 5 liter per minute means that 5 liter in how many seconds is passed through. So we need to find in the small unit, therefore. So change 1 minute, we know that 1 minute equal 60 seconds. So just convert 1 minute into 60 seconds. Now all the things is easy for us, so we go for change 5 liters means we just replace the formula. We know the volume equal V equal pi r square times the length. So the length means we need to find the length, which is L. So we need to find the length of the pipe through which the water flow in 1 minute. Okay, now the question is clear, but this is 5 liter per minute, so 5 liter per minute means that change into cubic centimeter. So 5000 we just replace, because 5 liter equal 5000, so 5000 cubic centimeter. Okay, cubic centimeter, and per minute, per 1 minute equals 60 seconds, so divided by 60 seconds. So it means this is the volume, this is the volume values. So replace in the formula, so put in the formula. So V equal, simply either you can simplify, then you can find the answer. So volume equal, so volume equal 5000 divided by 60, which is equal 350. I'm not writing in decimal because I will write at the end the rounding numbers. If I write at the beginning, so it may possible at the end I get the error, a small error even though. So I'm taking the as it is the fraction, so which is 250 over 3 cubic centimeter per cubics per centimeter per second. Okay, replace this value of the volume in the formula. So V equal 250 over 3 equal the pi times the radius we found here, which is point 5 square, and we need to find the length. These all are multiplication, transfer it becomes division. So when you transfer them the other side of the equation, so it becomes the division of the equation. Okay, so it is length equal 250 divided by 3, and this is transfer the other side, and this is 0.5 square means 0.25. Okay, 0.5 square, 0.5 square means 0.25. So now simplify it, put in the formula. So length equal 250 times 3 times pi shaped pi times 3 times 0.25. So 106.10. So the length is 106.1032, and so on. So I need in 3 significance. So this is the third significance from here. We check the next, which is less than 5. So we write as it. So length of this pipe is 106 centimeter. So length of the pipe is 106 centimeter. This is the length of the pipe through which the water flow with the diameter 1 centimeter, 5 liters in 1 minute. 5 liters in 1 minute, or 5 liters 5000 cubic centimeter in 1 second. In 60 seconds. In 60 seconds. Hope you will get the benefit from this worksheet, and if you understand all the part of this question. And please, one more thing I just want to repeat. You must remember the formula of the volume of the cylinder. If you remember them, so then you can easily find out. So we know the formula for the volume, pi r square times the length, volume of the cylinder. Or in general, you can recognize area of the base times the length, area of the base times the length. Please share, if you like the video, please share it, like it, and please comment, give the comments in the inbox. If you have any concern, you can say in the inbox. Thank you very much.